Ready, set, go. Time for the show. Joe Audio and my bro Pablo about to bring that laugh attack. Yeah, about that. Make you laugh out loud, cause this is where it's at.
This is the best podcast that you'll ever hear. It's nice and comforting just for your ears. We got gimmicks and skits with limitless wits, making other podcasters just quit. Good morning, Vietnam. We're back. And what's up, everybody? This is the man they call Paco. I'm posted up in the cut like a bandage.
Yes, and Paco made that reference to Vietnam because it's actually morning over there right now. We have a list checked in with us, and we wanted to give him a shout out. So what was that dude's name again from Vietnam?
This is you. You made that up. What's his name?
I was trying to
yeah. What's his name? Go ahead.
Anyway, this is Joe Audio representing for About That, the podcast.
His name is Long Wing. Go ahead.
Long Wing.
Yeah, he loves chicken wings.
This is anonymously here, otherwise known as Lala, otherwise known as Rachel's son, or otherwise known as Rachel.
No, Mini Rachel.
Known as Mini Rachel.
You could just say AKA.
Yeah.
All right, that's fine.
He's too young to know that.
He's not. He hasn't been taught that in school yet.
What up, everyone? It's me, Rachel, and I'm here to party.
And we have a very special guest. All right, we have a very special guest here. GoneKickIt, why don't you introduce yourself to the people?
What's going on? It's your boy GoneKickIt, Raw and Uncut Records CEO, ready to work, coming out of Pittsburgh, PA, 412-724. Stand up. What's happening, everybody?
Nothing much, actually. You know, we're going to get into a few of your songs again, but why don't you go ahead and let the people know what you've been up to lately? What's the weather like in Pittsburgh?
Oh, the weather in Pittsburgh it's actually cool right now. We got up to 70 yesterday, you know what I'm saying? So everybody was almost in swimming pools. You know what I'm saying? So our weather's getting better. It's probably around 40, but like I said, it don't get too hot over here. But on the east, you know, that's what we used to. It ain't nothing new. This cold weather. We get to wear a lot of different clothes. That's about it, you know. Yeah. Other than that, everything's okay. Everything's sunny in the PA.
Oh, that's great. That's great. So the weather out here, I just want to describe Arizona weather. It's pretty nice, you know what I'm saying? I think it gets up to, I think it's nice right
now.
Not.
It's raining outside.
Nice.
How's that nice?
It's not nice.
Oh yeah, you're right.
It's raining.
It's cold. But you know what? Other than that, it's nice.
When it's not raining and cold.
Yeah.
Well, what's cold? What do y'all consider cold down there? What's cold weather down there?
Rachel, I'll handle this one.
Anything
40
under 80.
degrees.
You're a liar. Anything
under 80.
Under no, I would say 70 and under.
Well, Rachel's, look at all that extra coating she got.
I'm fat and I still get cold, stupid. I got extra and I still get cold.
Yeah. So you know what? Why don't we get into one of your songs, man? Which one? Which one do you want to get into first? GoneKickIt.
You could play one of the ones from J. King West, Issues, or the one from MB. You can play the J. King West song. You gonna like calling shots. You gonna enjoy that, so you can play that last.
All right.
So we're gonna play Issue.
What are you doing, bro?
All right, here we go. About that.
It's my artist, J. King West.
I got you ballin', got you blushing, got your ass in the blue. Don't ask no question, got no answer, cause I don't have a clue. She gotta paint a picture of me hanging around the car. And every time she blow me up, I be ignoring the calls. I know you ballin', got you blushing, got your ass in the blue. Don't ask no question, got no answer, cause I don't have a clue. She gotta paint a picture of me hanging right on the wall. Every time she blow me up, I be ignoring her calls. Girl, you say you love me. Fuck is wrong with you? I go clearly see your crazy ass got issues. I ain't never met you, but you say you miss me. I ain't never met you, but you say you miss me. Girl, you say you love me. Fuck is wrong with you? I go clearly see your crazy ass got issues. I ain't never met you, but you say you miss me. I ain't never met you, but you say you miss me. You be blowing on my phone, voice matches be rude. Let it do. Well, you be acting a fool. Try to shack me outside. Yeah, I said you ain't my girl. Baby going cuckoo, got her losing her mind. Yeah, pay her no attention, ain't wasting my time. Girl, you say you love me. Fuck is wrong with you? I could clearly see your crazy ass got issues. I ain't never met you, but you say you miss me. I ain't never met you, but you say you miss me. Girl, you say you love me. Fuck is wrong with you? I could clearly see your crazy ass got issues. I ain't never met you, but you say you miss me. I ain't never met you, but you say you miss me. I know you like my drip, plus you feeling my vibes. My swag making music, yes, I'm loving my style. You already know that I'm living up wild. Baby broke down, give it up around town. Money making machine, they all around. Money making machine, they all around. J Dot, yeah, baby. I don't hate you, but I can't love you. I know you ballin' good. Don't ask no question, got no answer, cause I don't have a clue. She gotta paint a picture of me hanging right on the wall. And every time she blow me up, I be ignoring the call. You know you ballin', got you blushing, got your ass in blue. Don't ask no question, got no answer, cause I don't have a clue. She gotta paint a picture of me hanging right on the wall. Every time she blow me up, I be ignoring her calls.
To come on.
Yeah.
Oh man. Oh
Wow.
Oh, sorry. All right.
Yeah. Go ahead. We got a comment actually from one of our very loyal supporters.
Gene
Hey,
says,
Gene.
"What's up?"
What's up, Gene? Australia's in the house again.
Oh man. Check
Yeah.
What up, Australia?
So let's discuss the track, man. What do you guys think? Go ahead, go and kick it. What do you think about the track?
He's
It's issues, it's issues. Like it's issues. He's trying to explain, what you go through from a younger guy's perspective. Things you go through with if you run into a female that like playing a lot of games, and so that's the whole concept of the song. What is it like? You got issues like you want to be with me today, then you don't, then you see somebody else. So it's a song about trying to. He said trying to get it together. He's trying to get it together. You got too many issues for me to be with you.
Yeah.
So I like the joint. I like the joint. It's a different direction. And he does all the production for his music and everything. So I like where he's going with it. I like where he's going with it.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
You want to speak on it first? Or you want me to?
I'll go ahead and go. Like, this reminded me like of some like down south type music, like almost like Memphis area. That's the vibe I got from it, and it's like you feel it like through the whole song. He almost sounded like 3-6 Mafia type style, or it's just those type of songs come up to my mind when I was listening to this. Because at first I wasn't getting into it that much. And then as it started like playing more, then it started growing on me, and like you just vibe out to it. So that's my thoughts on that one.
Yeah, I agree. 3-6 Mafia feel to it, man. Just the whole flow. This is right up my alley. The beat is tight. The beat is hypnotic.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? It gets you on. You know what I'm saying? I give this one 5 donuts out of 5.
Out of 4.
Hey, shout out to Kingston. He's from Kingston too. That's crazy. He said that because he's from Atlanta. He got a large Atlanta and New York mixed influence, and he's West Indian from Kingston.
Oh wow,
man,
that's cool. And it also has somewhat of a Bay Area feel, if I could say that, like arrogance of the Bay, if you will. Go ahead.
I thought the song was pretty good. I thought like it flowed really well. Like it was just like a nice smooth flow. It just went really well. I also thought the song was about him meeting someone online, and this person was like playing mind games with him, like I miss you, even though he never met her. I never seen you in person, but you're telling me you miss me. Like I don't even know if you're a real person, kind of thing. I was like, that's probably like totally like the vibe of like younger people, younger than myself. Like they probably go through that kind of shit right now in these days, and especially in these times. So I just thought it was like a relevant song, and it flowed really well. And I just thought like totally relevant.
Yeah, they're not using rotary phones anymore, Rachel. Go ahead, Lala.
Yeah, let's listen to someone that's a little more closer in age to probably this song, like subject matter.
Yeah, let's hear somebody's opinion.
Well,
Lala's.
Let's hear a hater's opinion.
Well,
let's hear someone without life experience in their opinion.
Lala's go.
Done? Are you done?
Yeah.
Look at the camera and talk.
Well, the beat was nice, but I feel like it could have been a lot. It could have been a lot better because, it's like.
Would you say it's too simple?
Yes. Yeah.
There was no
would
mumbling.
say that
Yeah, it doesn't have mumbling. He doesn't like it.
Yeah, well,
It was like a simple beat, and I feel like it would have been better if there was like a little bit more bass or something.
Basically, it didn't appeal to middle schoolers.
well, we try to. That's one thing we do on that Raw and Uncut Entertainment. We want to bring back the mixture of hip hop instead of just the one dimensional thing. So we do fun music, and like we got some stuff with the hardcore East Coast feel, some West Coast feel. So we're trying to bring it back. Like, you know, I grew up in the era of hip hop where you had all these different elements. It wasn't just one element. It wasn't just mumble rappers or, you know, it was a whole bunch of different elements. And hip hop is getting back to that because you got a lot of people like Jack Harlow, for example. You got a lot of people coming out that's out of the box, you know, and they're taking a chance with their music though. So that's what we're trying to do. We want to see what actually the fans are listening to, you know, and what the people want to hear, you know, as opposed to what we just want to make for ourselves. So we take a lot of chances, and you're gonna hear a lot of different stuff coming, you know, future to come. You'll hear a lot of different stuff that we're trying.
Yeah, when you're making music, it's got to be a balance.
Can I say this song would be one of those songs that, like, you know, when you hear a song and then all of a sudden you're like, fuck, I'm gonna hear this all night. Like that's what this song made me think. Like, it's one of those songs that you're gonna hear all night in your head. Like, if you don't listen to it again, you're gonna like sleep thinking about it, wake up thinking about it. Like one of those, like where it just flows.
Yeah, no, I get that, dude. That
Sound, that like vibe.
That little piano, like untuned or whatever the piano sound is, like a tin hollow type. Yeah,
it reminds me of
that just keeps it going.
Yeah, it's like that song "Where Is the Bud" from 360.
Yeah,
it really got that vibe for me, and it's like stays in your head.
Yeah, we trying to get you because one thing I learned about music,
we're trying to get you
during a lot of fun stuff that you could just vibe to. It's either got to be real hardcore or some stuff got to be like super dark. There's no more like fun music, like, so, you know, that's one thing I want to do with the people I get to work with. I'm actually trying to get to the level to where we had them energized songs like along the lines of Black Eyed Peas and groups that were showmen. You know, they could go around and get on the stage anywhere and just rock the crowd, regardless of, you know, genre of music, regardless of who's on stage with them. They could just mesh the whole vibe together, you know, and give you a good show. So that's the goal, you know, to be able to give the fans a full show, you know, that's out of the box, you know.
Yeah, and they'll appreciate it that much more just for the entertainment. Like nothing else. Like even sometimes, you know, if you don't know what they're saying, like can't relate to the song, but like if it's still catchy and it entertains, then sometimes it doesn't even matter as long as they're, you know, filling the song and with you bringing all those different elements into it, you know, it helps to make for a fuller song in general.
Right.
Yeah. So we got another comment from Gene. It looks like he said
he dropped 2 comments.
He says it's an earworm track. Definitely. Yeah. That's one of those tracks that just it builds on you. Like, you know, at first, like I said,
you weren't sure
right out the gate. Yeah, right out the gate, I wasn't too sure. But then it started getting into that groove, and then just the lyrics, and then everything was just flowing like steady, and then bam. That's cool. Yeah. All right, so let's get into the next track here then. So what's this next track we're gonna be playing?
It's J. King West featuring MB, and it's called Problems.
All right.
Come up on some bread, I don't come around. Smoke too much for niggas just to be around. Yeah, tell us ass niggas play on nice climb. 2021 on some new shit. Switch up my sound, no clues, gonna do shit. Get into the back, sitting down, I don't do shit. Money, I'm a boss, tell me who is you, bitch. I'm a boss, tell me who is you, bitch. Come up on some bread, I don't come around. Smoke too much for niggas just to be around. Word, jealous ass niggas play on like climb. That shit. 2021 on some new shit. Switch up my style, no clues, Scooby Doo, bitch. Get into the back, sitting down, I don't do shit. I'm a boss, tell me what you bitch. I'm a boss, tell me who's you, bitch. Fake friends, stop stunting. Turn it up on the gram, stop fronting. Then you come around a nigga with nothing. Gotta tell a hater, kick rock. When you up, nigga, I can pocket watch. Don't trust niggas looking for the drop. I know you type to get your own man now. What's the point on looking for a hand now? Stand up, it's time to be a man now. Stand up, it's time to be a man now. I know you type to get your own man now. What's the point you looking for a hand now? Stand up, it's time to be a man now. Stand up, it's time to be a man now. I'm up on some bread, I don't come around. Smoke too much for niggas just to be around. Yeah, jealous ass niggas play them like a clown. 2021 on some new shit. Switch up my style, no blue, Scooby do shit. Get into the back, sitting down, I don't do shit. I'm a boss, tell me who is you, bitch. I'm a boss, tell me who is you, bitch. Come up on some bread, I don't come around. Smoke too much for niggas just to be around. Jealous ass nigga playing like a clown. 2021 on some new shit. Switch up my style, no blue, Scooby do bitch. Get into that back, sitting down, I don't do shit. I'm a boss, tell me what you bitch. I'm a boss, tell me who's you, bitch.
I wake up with my dick hard in my pomage. I be dreaming about the money and fucking some bombage. Yeah, my click worldwide.com. Nigga, do anything, I'm still good like hot sauce. Nigga, I'm far from what wanted me. Everything they wanted me. Fuck people chasing my nigga, the money running me. Rich and girl with this dope bitch, she call me double D. Don't come around with the fuck shit, this what the energy. I get faded every day like a memory. To the day God getting rid of me. I done had friends turn enemy. Bad bitches always getting wind of me. Damn, I'ma be here to the job. All my niggas in it for the long run. Everybody around me stay palms up. To the day I go where I'm on.
Come up on some bread, I don't come around. Smoke too much for niggas just to be around. Jealous ass niggas play them like a clown. 2021 on some new shit. Switch up my style, no blue, Scooby do shit. Gotta get a back, sitting down, I don't do shit. I'm a boss, tell me who is you, bitch. I'm a boss, tell me who is you, bitch. Yeah, come up on some bread, I don't come around. Smoke too much for niggas just to be around. Jealous ass nigga playing like a clown. 2021 on some new shit. Switch up my style, no blue, Scooby do bitch. Get into that back, sitting down, I don't do shit. Yeah, I'm a boss, tell me what you do, bitch. I'm a boss, tell me who's you, bitch. I'm a boss.
Oh yes. You know, I like the arrogance on that track. There's more arrogance than the last. You know what I'm saying? That's
Paco's thing, man.
He loves an arrogant ass person.
yeah. There's so funny.
The more arrogant, the better for him.
Yeah.
You know what?
If it makes him sweaty, he's digging it.
That's it. That's J King West. That's J King West and MB. And we did 4 shows in the last 5 months. We actually got an event coming up in our city on March 20th at the Root Bar. We're doing a listening party, so I have more material. Like, so some of the songs I were going to play today, we didn't actually get them mixed right, and that's some of the stuff that's going to be played at the mixing party, at the listening party. And then we got another event on the 27th for any new hip hop artists at One Live Studio, where we're trying to get 40 to 50 people in there. And it's a small venue, and I'm going to pick 2 winners, and we'll do 2 singles for them and promote them and market them and help give them some exposure, because we actually do this for the city entertainment and, just helping to spread hip-hop in a positive light instead of just in such a negative light. People are going to speak like they speak where they're from and tell their stories like they're going to tell them, but we want to give hip-hop a positive light, not just rap. You know, people forget that hip hop is spray painting, hip hop is breakdancing, that hip hop is MCing and DJing. You know, people forget these things, yeah. And these are a lot of things that Raw and Uncut Records is trying to bring back to the game. So I'm actually trying to change some things. So my goal is to change hip hop. Like, hip hop should be more expressive. It shouldn't be a color line. It shouldn't be this person is good because, he rapped this one way and everybody else that rapped this same way, he sound better than them. We want everybody to be able to, get their hat in the ring and play some music and let the fans listen to good music and let their ears be the judge instead of the gimmicky stuff, and the messagey stuff. We want people to be able to listen on their own, and there's no, what I'm saying? There's no telling who we could get, who's actually going to bridge that gap, but we never know. So we're working with rock and roll artists, gospel, R&B, written poetry, spoken word. So we're doing a little bit of everything.
Well, good music is good music. Like if there's a good music and you just vibe with it, you just vibe. It doesn't matter what genre it is. It's just like, oh hell yeah, that person's voice is so bomb. What they're saying is whatever. Like good music is just good music, like people just want to hear what makes them happy.
Yeah, that's true. One of my favorite songs by an artist named Mac Dre.
I thought you were gonna say Adele.
Oh no, I don't know. I barely know who that is.
Yes, you do.
No, I said I barely.
The whole Adele album. Don't let him lie to you people.
Anyways, the arrogance is what I'm looking for. So, and you can tell who's really who could really pull it off and who can't.
Yeah, for sure.
Like I couldn't really pull it off, but I'm sure Lala could.
Oh wow.
Dude, why are you wearing your headphone like a headband?
Because I can. Because his hair is so big, it won't fit on his ears.
Yeah.
It'll
No,
be
but
like,
this track was great. I did enjoy this one. This one really had that flow I'm looking for.
Yo, that's J. King West. J. King West, and one of his artists. I really appreciate him. That's it's one of my brothers, and we started this journey together. He has his own entertainment, but all the shows and everything I do, he also supports. And so we've been working on this thing, and we trying to get it to an extreme. So I'm trying to get him out the box and start doing music. He just really like to do production and the sound. He does all the sound for all of the stuff that I've done so far. Besides a few songs that rock some more production done. And we were, like I said, we trying to take it to the next level.
That's what's up, Holmes. So why don't you go ahead and intro the next track that we're gonna go ahead and play? What, do you want to say something?
Yes.
Oh, hold on. Sorry.
Lala would like to speak.
I didn't say anything.
Okay, so this track really reminds me of Shoreline Mafia because this is just that's just what it sounds like. And also the vocals need to be a little bit louder.
It makes it
Yeah.
I think a little more on the vocals too, but it didn't really take away too much because the whole vibe of the song was consistent across. So, but yeah, I can see that.
I like the song, but I wish that the lyrics would have slowed down to match with the beat a little more because it was a little fast. Does that make sense?
No. Because I think the flow was on.
I liked it because it was fast. So I just wish it was just a little bit slower with the lyrics and more
It's just because you're too old.
Yeah, and because I'm old.
Some stuff sounds. See, when the women listen, they like more melodic tunes a lot of times. Like if you would have heard the last listening party, there would have been a lot more stuff that you heard that I did because it was like I actually got material for the for the female listener, for women to listen to, that's made and it's geared towards them.
Yeah.
Okay. Also, that feature is not what this song needed. This song could have been brought to the next level. If that feature was something different.
Yeah, you don't know what though. Something else though.
Maybe a girl.
I know
maybe
what, but I don't I can't say what. I just know what.
Why can't you say? Because you don't have the intellectual or
intellectual capacity
or life experience.
Yeah, pretty much.
He make a lot of sense though when he be saying stuff though. He be making some good.
No, I mean I just love to hate on him because
he's only been a teenager for 2 years. Calm down, guys.
All right, I guess we'll stop hating on Lala.
Yeah. Please introduce the next song. Gone Kick It.
The next song from GoneKickIt. This is Calling Shots. I Call Shots. It's your boy GoneKickIt. You can find this on SoundCloud. We can already shoot a video for this one. It's called I Call Shots. Round here. It's for anybody that think that they want a problem with this music thing. Let y'all know that the G's is back and we still standing on this ground. We still running this platform. Don't forget that. We still know how to do this.
Okay, hold on 1 second.
All right, I think we loaded the wrong song.
Yeah, I think Jay loaded the wrong song. Go ahead and turn up the Bluetooth part of it so we can hear it.
Is it all right? So we have to get a Bluetooth set up here.
Okay. Anyways,
can I do that on the fly in here?
This is real cocky. This is real cocky joint.
Let's see if it's hooked up.
My wife loved this song.
Not hooked up. Okay,
Yeah.
So let's see. Are we able to do that?
So tell us what was the inspiration behind this song?
Well, like when people don't give you your props, if you're a true MC, a true lyricist, and you feel like you was moving and shaking, and you don't really get the credit that you're supposed to get, so sometimes you got to really drop a couple jams. You got to let people know.
Sometimes
like,
you
look,
just gotta give yourself credit.
Yeah, I'm gonna give them credit by letting them know I'm calling shots around here. So if y'all don't remember me, y'all will remember me after this stuff that I do now. You know, I like working with artists, but I still got a lot of fire too. I got a lot of fire, and I actually played a big role in the Pittsburgh hip hop scene.
Nice.
So, that might work.
You know, I found a simple solution. I got an auxiliary cord on deck.
Okay, no, it's good. It's good.
All right, here we go.
Oh, he doesn't have a cord on.
Yeah,
he doesn't have auxiliary cord.
Is it playing?
Somebody's stomach is going.
Probably yours. You guys didn't eat before I came.
Okay, hold up. That's not working.
That's a hungry ass stomach going on here. I had a piece of
Hey, just
pizza
load it from there
and some mushrooms.
Hold on. Technical difficulties. Please keep talking.
Please keep talking. Hey, tell us. Do you know what's whack?
Hold on, we're not getting there yet.
No,
Yes, you know what's whack.
Oh, do you know the segment? You know what's whack that we do on here?
Yeah.
Okay, great. Yeah, I think he was a part of it last time, huh?
I watched from home. That was when I was sick.
Oh yeah, we're gonna do that later. We're gonna get into that later on in the show.
You got to start thinking about it now.
Yeah. Also, a recommendation from GoneKickIt, Mini Rachel, regular Rachel, and the man himself.
Big Mini Rachel is my grandma.
Oh wow!
Big Mini, cause she big, was she mini?
But or else big. Oh no!
That was funny as fuck. That was funny.
That
was funny.
How about Ultra Mini Rachel?
Ultra Mega. Ultra Mega Mini.
Yeah. It's almost on there, you guys. Just bear with me.
Anyways, all the time I think of what I'm gonna say in the what's whack and recommendations, and then I forget.
She always recommends Chicago
and it just
Bears.
comes off the no. I always say that crackheads are whack every time. Like Joe always says, traffic is whack.
Yeah.
We try.
Because it's always whack.
It is always whack, especially lately since spring training.
I don't know. I haven't really been
my god!
so.
I went and dropped my kid off at work on the 101 in Bell, and it took us 45 minutes to get home from there. Can you
wow!
Your nose.
45 minutes. 45 minutes from 83rd.
From Bell and like 87th back to our house. 45 minutes because they had spring training traffic, and then they had the freeways blocked off by cops pulling people over and shit. It was real crazy.
Yeah. Okay, so you know what? I think we've heard enough of Rachel talking. We're gonna go ahead and get into the track.
So entertaining.
Calling the shots.
No,
all right, here we go.
Oh wow.
It's crazy.
I like this.
When you mention the OGs, you never hear my name. But listen to this. It's your boy GoneKickIt, and I call shots. And I'm calling them right now. After y'all hear this verse and hear this jam, you gonna understand. Y'all thought that I was playing. It ain't no game. I call shots. I call shots. I call shots. The hood is where your family. Shots. I call shots. I call shots. I call shots. The hood is where your family. Hitting these balls like, oh, you get them right. I verse and see. So why you wanna do this? I'm 100 proof shit. Please listen to the music, cause I battle and bust them down and break them with this bullet. Just a list of hot shit. I wanted to quit. Thought that you was better, bitch. Now meet your death wish. I'm hardly complicated. Your style is overrated. Been doing this all my life, and I swear that I'm the greatest. I call shots round here. Telling all my ops, go swing the block round here. Hitting them with this lyrical disease. COVID-19, you get caught round here. I call shots round here. Telling all my ops, go swing the block round here.
Hitting them with this lyrical disease. COVID-19, you get caught round here. Never been outdated. Putting me on your playlist, your day gonna be amazing. Shouts out to the creator through dreams that gain data on how to wreck a stage. Cleaning out all the demons, lighting them with mage. Making the front page with skills that I gotta blaze. And I know y'all upset, but plank down, I'm back. I ain't gonna get a couple bands and don't know how to act. I'ma need a big crowd for me to act like that. And some upset, how you rap like that? I said, why you worried how I kill that track? I'm ill like that, cause I spill like that. You better worry about Thotty getting killed from the back. We all know she a hottie, yes, your man about that. You ain't knock her up yet, Plan B got that. Now back to this verse, cause I'm getting off track. Now back to this work, cause I ain't cutting no slack. I call shots round here. Telling all my ops, don't swing the block round here. Hitting them with this lyrical disease. COVID-19, you get caught round here. I call shots round here. Telling all my ops, don't swing the block round here. Hitting them with this lyrical disease. COVID-19, you get caught round here. I'm putting bodies in a hearse, all lyrics, no cap. Destruction and impact, known to cause heart attack. Items fall off the shelf, but they putting me right back. Ate them like rap snacks, look at how they react. I just be quiet and my stick talk back. I walk with a limp and I'm a pimp eating shrimp. I call shots round here and learn to respect that. For my kids at your crib where your mom rests at. But we ain't gonna press that, so please don't test that. Ease the stress back, cause you're big homie back. I call shots round here. Telling all my ops, don't swing the block round here. Hitting them with this lyrical disease. COVID-19, you get caught round here. I call shots round here. Telling all my ops, don't swing the block round here. Hitting them with this lyrical disease. COVID-19, you get caught round here.
Oh, yes. Gone kick it.
Oh.
You always restart it.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, man. Who wants to go first on
I'll
the
go
thoughts?
first.
Okay.
I liked it. I liked the beat, and this song sounded easy. Like you know what? Fuck you guys, and this is what I'm gonna say. And then it just sounded like it was just like an easy flow for you. Like it came out easy. It went together easy. The beat was so good. I just like the sound of that music, just like that like little B sound and then like the little like drum. Like I don't know. I liked this song. It was good. It was entertaining. It just sounded like easy. I don't know. It didn't sound like you had a hard time making it. Like it was just like came out and worked.
Thank you. It did. That's exactly how I felt too. Like it was an expressive song. Like I wanted to express myself just a little bit.
Yeah, you definitely know what you're doing. This one, it just felt more complete. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to go too much into it, but it feels like you've done this before, man, and you know what you're doing, and you know how to make a song. Okay, a lot of people are not like they might be good rappers or lyricists, but they don't really know how to make a song complete. You really know how to structure a song and make it feel complete. You know what I'm saying? And it's nice the way that you do it. It's knowledgeable. Your experience with it.
Thank you, thank you. That's always been my strong point. It ain't never been lyrics. It's been trying to make a good song.
And sometimes that's better,
Yeah.
Sometimes I would say every time that's better.
Well, for people like me, sometimes I like the lyrics more. Just straight lyrics, no hooks, no nothing. Just what I'm saying, flows. But that's just
to me that would be just boring. Just hearing someone just talking on the
it's not talking. You got it. It's all good. It's all good.
Whatever.
I mean, that's what I like. Okay.
Yeah.
I know you don't appreciate lyricism.
Lala says he doesn't care if they even rhyme.
Lala hates
or
when
even on beat.
Yeah, he hates when he can understand what they're saying.
On Lala. You guys
I'm just saying. He just hates.
I'm gonna say that this is the best song that we heard all day.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna also say that this is better than 90% of Eminem songs, which I gotta say.
Okay. Well,
Eminem is very overhyped.
What?
That's because I was reading that
I appreciate that.
Gen Z is trying to cancel Eminem.
Yeah.
So
What?
Here we go. Quit bringing your
That's what
agenda
I
into
heard.
the show.
Yeah.
Trying to
No.
cancel
I
Eminem.
appreciate that.
No, Eminem has always been so overrated. He is.
All right,
We're not talking
we're
about
not talking
Eminem.
about Eminem.
Yeah.
Don't mention it.
What's up?
you weren't
That's
around
what's up.
when he was around. You know what I'm saying?
That's what's up.
Still
And,
around.
he can get, and if he ever wants smoke, he could get smoke. I'm just playing right now.
Look.
Like the other stuff that I'm telling you, I wish these mixes would have came out right. On these other songs that I wanted to send y'all. I'm just playing right now. That's not my target. I don't want nobody that can't really rap. You know, I ain't trying to counsel nobody, but I'm gonna prove some other points. There's some different things that people need to know about Pittsburgh artists, that we really got a strong foundation here, and there's a lot of artists here. Jimmy Wapo, he just passed away. He was on his way, and you know, and a lot of the West Coast sound came out of Pittsburgh. A lot of people don't know that. A lot of the West Coast sound that Dr. Dre used and that Ice Cube used for their hits came from Pittsburgh artists, Melvin Johnson, Sam Snead, and the Infinite, and they all from the Pittsburgh area. And a lot of that Pittsburgh sound, some of that 50 Cent sound, a lot of that came from Pittsburgh, you know. And a lot of people don't know that. But if anybody that knows who Melvin Johnson is, that was Dr. Dre's producer for many years through most of the hits that he made. And Infinite, they've been with Dre for a very long time, and they came out of Pittsburgh. And Ice Cube's producer, Butter that did a lot of the West Side Connection music. So that's why when you hear music from me, it has like some of the stuff has a West Coast feel to it because we were a part of that sound, you know. And these are guys that live right around my neighborhood, and we were a part of that sound, you know. So we had a part in that style of music when it was really bumping a lot of the bass and stuff like that. We played a part in that too, you know. So these are some of the things that I want to get known, you know, as my platform grows and it gets, you know, and it gets to grow, you know, that we've been here for a long time. Yeah. And then Wiz breaking out was big, you know. His production and everything was from the Pittsburgh area, so he broke out pretty big with Benji and them. Shout out to Wiz Khalifa and all them. So he broke out pretty big. Shout out to Wapo. So rest in peace, you know, because he didn't get to do it, but he had a strong fan base. He actually just went platinum. So we have some artists here that are doing things, you know. So we want to spread the love to the West and mix up and get to do a lot of things, you know.
Yeah, man, that's what's up. And always influence from, you know, anywhere, whether it's East Coast, West Coast, South, Midwest, whatever the case might be. Like you can always hear some of the influences on some of your favorite artists. So, you know, depending on where that influence came from, like, yeah, when you're talking about the, you know, the Pittsburgh sound in the West Coast, even with some of your music, I can kind of hear that. So it's definitely, it's a big old melting pot, you know.
Yeah, so I gravitate to a lot of like some of the West Coast music. You know, it naturally sounds good to me to want to do some stuff over it because it's, you know, even though this is you hear this over this way. Like I had a guy in Texas tell me he was using slang that we use, but it was different. So I was like, y'all use that slang down here? He was like, well, yeah, you know, hip hop slang goes everywhere, you know, just like you just said. So it actually, you know, recycles. He was like, it recycles everywhere. So everybody ends up saying anything eventually, you know, the slang from the community, people all end up saying it.
Yeah, man, that's what's up.
I feel like this song specifically would be played on, like, I could just hear it while I'm driving in GTA on West Coast Classics, you know?
Yeah.
I don't even play GTA, and I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a stomp song. It's supposed to be a song like, you know, like I'm working on the concept for a video for it. You know, maybe like something like Mafioso, like I call shots around here. You know who the boss is? Yeah. Something like that, you know. Thinking of something like that. Yeah. Or maybe go funny and be like
Walmart manager or something, you know, telling his employees what right?
Yeah.
He's all bumping and hyping himself up, about to talk shit to Shannon today. Her ass gonna fix them shelves real quick.
I was thinking like even like cartoon superheroes, and I got a superhero team, and I'm telling them like, you know, like I'm Captain America, and I'm telling them like this is what we got to do to save. So I had a couple different concepts that I've been playing with
that'd be cool,
that I would like to get to bring to life. I'm trying to get the guys together so we can bring some real stuff to life. For people to see some real visuals, you know.
Yeah, definitely send it this way whenever you get that done. We want to check that out.
Yeah, we're working because like I said, we want to get I'm trying to get at least 3 videos done by the 20th. So we're working right now actually, so I can have we want to present some new stuff at the listening party, and just basically like because I actually go out to the fans, you know, we do promotions, we throw shows, so we actually go to the people. We don't just put music out and just hope that somebody's going to sign us and stuff. We actually do shows, try to build our fan base and engage with the fans, you know.
Yeah, that's the best way.
Yeah. So, you know, these tracks were all nice. You know, they're all dope. We can agree on that.
Yeah.
But now let's get into some stuff that's not dope. You know what's whack segment.
Well, hold on.
It's officially about to be.
Before we do that, so we're supposed to have another artist on the show. We're going to listen to some of his music and kind of critique it. But you know, scheduling conflicts, so we had to reschedule with that guy. So what we're gonna do is we're just gonna play one song from Paco off his album.
Oh yeah,
let's go.
No, I thought we were gonna do it at the end of the show. I wasn't clear on that.
Yeah, we're gonna do that now.
Okay, go ahead.
It's also featuring myself.
Can I introduce it?
Yes, please, Paco.
No.
Ladies and gentlemen, without any further ado or any nonsense, we're gonna go ahead and get into "Quien Es Este Way," me featuring Jay. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead and play it. Yeah. This one goes out to all the people who don't believe in themselves. You know what I'm saying? Oh, guess what? I don't believe in you either. When it comes down to it, I ain't really that stupid. On the microphone is where I actually prefer to prove it. I ain't trying to teach the students or even start a class. Just trying to put some words together on this bass. Oops, I mean bass. Gotta finish my verse like I'm in a race. Cause they trying to put someone else in the place. But I love this proof and I really can't choose to be outside of it. Cause I'm a dad, especially to the genre they call rap. And that's why I act like it ain't no tomorrow. I'm gonna borrow another 5 minutes. Cause I'm in this till I'm finished. And y'all can't witness if you wish this underground to succeed. And yes, I'm that way, the way that you see. Spit better than poetry on the MIC. Get it sister way on the microphone. It's Mr. P-A-C-O. Get it sister way on the microphone. It's A-Z-L-O-C-O. Get it sister way on the microphone. It's the man they call Paco. I thought y'all know. Get it sister way on the microphone. A-Z logo coming with a dope flow. I'm that way on the microphone. They call me Joe Wadio, I ain't alone. I did it for my soul and I did it for my heart. Passion for the music, I had it from the start. Passing up the losers who try to make me halt. Gasping for a breath of air, locked in a vault. I didn't want to stop, so I kept on pushing. Using my ability to keep on doing. The beats, the lyrics, that's who I am. I put that foremost, so listen to the program. Arizona Loco, or even Joe Wadio. Either way, homie, I take it to the audio. Take it to the masses. Yes, I'm gonna pass this. Vocal from the local with hip-hop status. And yes, I'm that way that you see. Spitting better than poetry on the MIC. It's the way on the microphone. It's Mr. P-A-C-O. It's the way on the microphone. It's A-Z-L-O-C-O. It's the way on the microphone. It's the man they call Paco. I thought y'all know. It's the way on the microphone. A-Z logo coming with a dope flow. First numero tres, and yes, we the best at rap from the Southwest, where we put it on the map. Don't look around, I know you hear the sound. Go ahead and raise it up, let the speakers pound, and drown out the car right next to you. In the intersection, flexing who you be, fool. Orale pues, guess who's next? Mr. P-A-C-O, and I'm in the red. There's specifically designed for me to be free and spit lyrics. Just come on, I see it, I know y'all be liking, but you keep hiding all of your writings cause it's neat as your body. And oh yeah, I keep inviting everybody to the party that's barely starting. Yeah, homie, and yes, we the ways that you see. Spitting better than poetry on the MIC. It's the way on the microphone. It's Mr. P-A-C-O. It's the way on the microphone.
I remember that.
It's the way on the microphone.
It's the man they call Paco. I thought y'all know.
It's the way on the microphone.
A-Z logo coming with a dope flow. All right, so let's get into You Know What's Whack, the segment.
Mr. Paco in the building.
Yeah. Go ahead, give us your thoughts, Lala.
Wait, what?
Your thoughts
About what?
Do you like it or do you
You
like
pay
it?
attention?
Do you like
No,
it or do
I-
you like it?
you were
He was thinking of someone else to
No,
cancel.
I just don't like it.
You don't like it?
Mm-mm.
Why not?
Just because Paco made it.
I get it, man. I got haters everywhere. You know what I'm saying? I'm just kidding. That's cool.
Rachel?
I liked it. It was entertaining. I personally know Paco, so I could literally see him taking a lot of CBD, just going in on it and be like, hoo ha, hoo ha, hoo ha, ah. You know, like
Yeah.
I could just see it.
Yeah.
And it's funny to me and entertaining.
That's what's up.
Paco?
Yeah, Jay, what was your inspiration behind the verses that you did here?
What? I don't know. I just wrote the verse.
He was chilling.
No, because we were in the
Back
studio.
in 1997.
We were just chilling in the studio, and then that's just the vibe we got, and we just went with it. We came up with the hook on the spot and recorded the whole thing, the same session. So fun times.
GoneKickIt. What do you think about the track here?
Man, I don't know where that music came from. That music, that was I don't know. It was real. It was. I'm trying to think of the right words I can say for just the music.
That's how good he thought it was.
No, that's how wacky. Though.
He said, I'm trying to think of the words.
That's what I'm saying when I be talking about today's hip hop don't have these type of elements. The music, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that wasn't a drill beat or nothing. It wasn't intended to be drill or nothing like that. But it had that down southwest feel. It had that feel to it. Like, you could definitely play that. Like, I could see anybody riding in the lowrider banging that. It had the real lowrider feel, and you could tell it was it's supposed to be it's a fun vibe. It's not a song that you're supposed to listen to and be like, oh, he's coming at this person or he's coming at that person or he's doing. It's a song you're supposed to listen to like summertime.
Yeah.
That's something you could put on in the summertime and you could cook out, and families drinking brews or you just driving on the highway. Just vibing, like, and hip hop don't have these elements no more, and we need to get these elements back in hip hop to where it's fun. It's supposed to be fun. It's not, a lot of the artists, you got a big influence on the I'll kill you music. This person killing that person. You have a big influence on that.
Yeah,
but a lot of these artists don't tell you that. They have a job. They're doing music, so they're making money. They're not in the same neighborhoods. They're not on
really killing people.
They're not doing none of them things. They actually have jobs. They're working. They have jobs. You know what I'm saying? They have jobs. Like, they're providing for their families and everything, and they're just getting in front of their camera and they're just creating these moments. And hip hop don't have the fun no more. We don't have the fun. We don't go out and we don't have party songs that's fun. Everything is so for it to really get shined on, it has to be so negative, and we need more risky music. We need more people that are gonna make a happy song, that are going to make something that you can listen to and feel happy too. Because, like I said earlier when we were speaking, how I spoke on the fact that hip hop has so many different elements, and you never knew what the next rapper were going to do. And they didn't have to sound nothing like the last rapper. They could have been completely different. And there were so many. That's how hip hop got all them genres. That's why all of these different, pockets of hip hop exist, because all of these were actual artists before. You had artists rapping in coffee shops. You had artists on the street corners, as well as you had artists on the West Coast, down south. You had artists in Florida. Then you had artists in the same neighborhood that had 100 different styles, and they were all doing different things. And they would actually fight you and get into problems with you about trying to take their style, because they were only.
I was one of those guys just fighting people.
Oh wow! Fighting people, like, hey, I heard you're trying to rap.
He would grab people off the stage and grab the microphone. You know what I'm saying?
There was dance battles. Like Lala, you don't know nothing about this. There was dance battles. Like how y'all got the dancers today. Like you see Set It Off and all that. That's not new. Set It Off and all that been going on. Like, dude,
there was actual break dancers. There was actual
break dancers and they got into fights.
Yeah. Yeah, you know, now the battles that Lala knows about are trying to battle Eminem to get him canceled and things like battles like that.
Twitter I could rap battle Eminem and beat him in a rap battle.
No.
Okay.
But who's
You know who's whack.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. All right, so let's go ahead and get it to you. You know it's whack. I'm tired of talking about this Eminem.
All right, so we'll go round table.
Go kick it. Why don't you start off? Do you have a whack? Or do you want me to?
What's whack? Something I think is whack. Something really grinds my gears that I think is whack is when you get a cheesesteak hoagie and it got too much mayo on it. They put all this mayonnaise all over the whole sandwich.
Oh man,
there's don't be nothing in the sandwich but mayonnaise. You gotta take the sandwich and squeeze it out. I literally do this, and you know, because we got the Philly cheeses, but everybody don't make them right. So I literally got to take a spoon and scoop out all of the mayo before I can eat it. Like,
I never had a Philly cheesesteak with mayo.
Jay, is this relatable?
Yes and no. Only because like I've never had a Philly cheesesteak with mayo in it, but I can imagine if you had it in there. I mean, you don't want like a ton of it. I can't really imagine. You know, I'm gonna have to say no. Only because I can't imagine it with mayonnaise in it. Like over here in Arizona, like, you know, obviously we ain't like Philly. So there's like only style that you can get. And it's pretty much the same wherever you get it. And I've never had it with mayonnaise. But I would imagine it would be kind of nasty.
Yeah.
Paco?
You know what? Yeah, go ahead.
If they make it wrong, it's made wrong when they do it like that. They don't make it right. Like they just some people just think that they, you know, I mean, because it's a lot of Italians over here, so some people think that they could cook just because they're Italian, so they feel like that they just gonna make it. It just don't work out right all the time. Like they got to know what they're doing, you know.
Yeah.
Too much mayo on the cheesesteak ain't, you know, that ain't. That's whack.
Yeah, it's not relatable. I've never encountered mayonnaise on Philly cheesesteak. It does sound a little interesting to me. You know, I might want to try it actually. Yeah, maybe I'm wrong. I'm not from Philly. Rachel, is this relatable?
This is not relatable because I've never had a Philly cheesesteak with mayo, but at some places they be getting real disrespectful with their mayo, and you get your burger and that shit be dripping onto the burger wrapper, and you're feeling like, who the hell? I did not ask for like more mayo than burger. But as far as Philly cheesesteak goes, shout out to Jersey Mike's. Every time I get a Philly cheesesteak from there, it's always right.
Yeah, for sure.
Not relatable. I had a Philly cheesesteak a whole one time in my life, and it was not good, so I never ate one again.
I went out of my way to make Philly cheesesteaks because I like Philly cheesesteaks. And then my favorite song for a while was Vinnie Paz Philly cheesesteak. So that's why I made Philly cheesesteaks. Okay, so Jay, do you have
yeah. All right. So for my, you know what's whack? Because currently I'm in this situation right now. I'm apartment hunting right now, and finding a decent apartment that's not too expensive. And then, you know, if you come down on the price a little bit, you know, get into your range, and then it's not in like a bad area. Like it's hard finding like a place to live that's, you know, affordable. That's what my, you know, whack. You know what's whack. Man, moving around is not fun. So yeah, Paco.
Yeah, this is relatable because it's too expensive for me. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead, Rachel.
Relatable because I am looking to move, but all these places that I want to move to are not on a budget for a mom that does not work.
Like 40th Street in Van Buren.
Hell no.
Right, Indian school.
He doesn't. You do even know where's Indian school?
Crackheads are.
Not all of Indian school has crackheads.
But most of 27th Avenue has.
Relatable or not relatable?
Relatable.
GoneKickIt.
What's the prices like out there for what's the basic prices that y'all talk about for places out there?
So, well, right now, what I'll say is like a 1-bedroom. I'm seeing around, I don't know, 1,000 to 1,200,
1,300 even.
1,300. Yeah.
Is that in a good neighborhood, or is that
That's just basic price right now.
That's probably about your starter. I mean, you might be able to find some in it, okay, but if you want a good neighborhood, you're looking 13, 14, 15 easy.
Even in the hood right now, you're looking at like at least 900 for a 1-bedroom.
Yeah.
In the hood, like you have to run from your car to your door. Yeah.
Yeah, well, that's for 1,200. That's like downtown. You can live on almost downtown Pittsburgh, like Score Hill. You can live in a real nice area, 1,200 a month in Pittsburgh. Here, you'll be living like a king. Here, Mr. Rogers will come out next door and say hi to you every morning. And
your neighbor will bring you muffins or something.
So how much?
Doors and everything.
How much is $1 worth in Pittsburgh? No, I'm just saying. I don't know.
I'll tell you, they don't
like
have
700
McDonald's.
625 to like maybe 750. That's like a 1-2 bedroom, but that's not really like real good neighborhoods though. That's like regular neighborhoods. That's like the hood, like you might hear gunshot.
In 2000s pricing here, because that was what I paid for an apartment in like 2002.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
See, 1,000 here, that's a nice apartment. If you spend that here and you spend 1,000, you'll be somewhere nice. Like, but there's a lot of how could I explain it? We have a lot of boroughs. Mm-hmm. So yeah, there's a lot of small areas where they're really nice and they have like malls and stuff. They don't really have nothing else but the football team. But they're real nice areas that you can live and you can go work the malls and all that. They're just building a lot of stuff in these areas. Yeah. So we have a lot of areas like that once you go outside of the city, but it's outside of the city though.
Oh, nice. Yeah, so let's keep it pushing. I got to it's whack.
What is your what's whack, Paco?
Okay.
My round table, not.
Yeah, his boom, 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 boom.
I'm sorry, they didn't teach you circles in school.
No, only rectangles. Only stars and squares.
All right. Yeah. My it's whack is rude people, right? Yeah. Okay, so now I don't know if you're familiar with Circle K out in Pittsburgh, if they got Circle K stores. But anyways, I'm a delivery guy. I deliver stuff. Okay, I got a cart full of stuff. And then there's a guy coming to Circle K. He's holding the door like he's going to hold it open for me. And when I approach it, he just lets go and starts laughing at me. You know? Hey, it's funny. It's funny now, but at the time, this fool, it was,
It's the middle of the night.
It don't sound funny.
I'm pulling all this stuff, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, oh, he's going to hold the door. And then he just starts laughing at me. It's disgusting.
When we were kids, it'd be like, psych. Like that.
Yeah, but
that's what that was.
But it's messed up. I'm working. I'm thinking about stuff. I'm like, okay, I got to get done with work. But, this fool just does that. Very disrespectful. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's my it's whack. It's rude people. You know what I'm saying? Come on, man.
I would say relatable because at QT, when I went to go pay for gas, this small little tiny guy decided that he was in the pump next to me. He decided to walk faster so he could get in the door before me, just so he could close the door. And he was acting like he was going to hold it for me, and then he just let it go. And I was just like,
oh yeah.
And I paid with cash, so I didn't have to put in my PIN. Yeah. So I was already out the door, and he's all like hustling up to get out the door, and I closed the door right back on him.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you didn't have to.
Well, and women do not even think or even consider about holding the door for anybody.
No,
they're the most.
That is true.
You know what I'm saying?
I never, unless it's like an older person or a child, I will never hold the door open for you.
Yeah,
or you.
Women do not.
Probably not even my kid, because my kid should be holding the door
I'm
for
not
me.
even holding the door for you.
One time I was going in a Circle K, and this woman just opens the door just enough to slide in, and then kind of lets it close because I was too close. You know what I'm saying?
That guy's about to slip in. I better crack it open.
So yeah. Is that relatable?
No, just because Paco said it.
Okay. Go kick it. Is that relatable or not?
Look, up here, don't nobody hold doors up here. I hold doors for women. We hold doors for women, but Don't nobody hold doors, especially don't nobody hold doors at all. Like, you know, if somebody closes the door on you, you just look at them like, you know, it's expected. Like, I knew you was going to do that. That's why I waited. Yeah, so you ain't going to
You walk slower so they could close the door before you walked up.
Yeah, we do a pause step up here. We be like, we'll do a pause because you know I ain't even taking because ain't no need for me getting mad. Now I'm upset. Now I'm throwing the boxes at you. Now stuff I got, I'm throwing at you. We fighting security's coming in the store.
Yeah.
And they ain't gonna do nothing but pull out their cameras. So they gonna pull out their camera. World Star, they gonna try to see what happened. They ain't even gonna try to that. Oh, people's rude up here.
Because we have a lot of old people here in Arizona. It's either like old people or people like us.
You know what it is? A lot of people ain't from Arizona, moving to Arizona, and they're bringing their rude behavior here.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It used to be nice. You know, the people used to have respect for you. Now these people do not have respect.
I
that
agree.
come from other states like Pittsburgh or
and they're, and they're disrespectful ass mayo too.
I would have got the door for you. I would have been like, I got you, man. Hold up, I got you. I got the door.
Said you don't hold doors. You just said you don't hold doors, so you're lying.
No, we don't. We
don't
don't.
hold the door for you. See, you brought your mayo.
Arizona.
They brought the
I
mayo.
lived in the South, though. I lived in the South. I know how Southern hospitality is, though. So I understand how he's saying it. I've lived in the South, and I had people buying groceries for me when I was in Texas. Like it was scary to me. It's like, oh, you ain't got enough here. Let me get the rest of that for you. Like it was scary. Like, want us to give you a wrap? I was like, no, we can walk. Let me, you know.
Oh yeah, we're not as nice as Texas or southern states, but we're kind of like
we're almost not.
Yeah, Jay, is this relatable?
Yeah, no, I've had this happen to me before as well. I'm not necessarily intentionally closing the door, but like,
yeah. And
well, I mean,
remember we were in Vegas? We were going to Hard Rock.
Well, okay.
Yes, you did.
Man,
you just don't expect it here in Arizona, and then now all these fools from out of state.
They just bring in the disrespect.
Yeah.
Bring in the like, you're already hot and sweaty. You can't be disrespectful. Desert.
That aggravation from
yeah, just like walking from your car to the door, you will drop a drip.
Yeah,
there'll just be a little sweat ring right on your head.
Speaking of sweat, Rachel, do you have
You better stop because every time you've been moving your shirt, I've been wanting to throw up.
That's
today.
not me. That's
it is you. No, because you went like this, and I was like, "Oh,
it's not me." I swear to God.
Earlier, you went like this, and I was like, "Oh my God."
No. Okay.
Yes.
You know what's back.
Yes. You know what's back when you see like food advertisements and like photos of food, and you're like, "Hell yeah, I want that." And then when you try it, it does not meet your expectations. What?
Like Jollibee or
corn dog.
It's just like
Walmart
you
fried
see the
chicken.
advertisement, even just like a basic like a Whopper. Like a Whopper don't look like a Whopper on TV.
Yeah, but it tastes good.
Sometimes the lettuce looks wilted. Sometimes
And
they put onions on onions. Doesn't look like the picture when your mouth is salivating. You're like, hell yeah, you know what? Today is Wednesday. I'm going out to eat. I'm doing this. I'm doing that. And then and the food was on the commercial. You got so excited and you got disappointed.
Yeah, Lala, relatable or not?
Relatable.
Okay, GoneKickIt. Is this relatable or not?
Oh man, of course. You know when they make the food and show it to you. You know they don't even fully cook the food when they show it to you. They take one burger and they don't even fully make them burgers that you see on TV. They don't fully
paint them and stuff.
They just like sear the outside and then paint it and then just do whatever they gotta do.
They make it beautiful. You be like, oh man, I need one of those. You get one. Yours don't look the cheese all on the paper. It ain't even in the sandwich. The lettuce on top.
Sometimes a burger halfway off the bun. You're like, what the hell? They just straight threw this shit together in 3 seconds. You can't even try.
Oh man!
Off the top of my mouth, try.
Yeah. And it's even worse too. Like so sometimes, like maybe you do get a good one, like it tastes good, maybe on point and all that. You go back again, and then it's like
sad.
Yeah, it's like maybe the cook didn't cook it right, and it's just like tastes horrible.
It's just
and then,
a different cook.
And the time of day that you go really does freaking matter.
If it's fresh or like
Dude, if Skippy ain't there every time, your burger is not going to taste.
Don't go to Wendy's.
Here.
Not go to Wendy's past 7 o'clock. because their nuggets are old, their
Yeah.
chicken is old, their burgers is old. They are upset at past 7 is past dinner. Don't go to Wendy's past 7.
You can trust that information because Rachel used to work at Wendy's.
I did. That was my first job. I worked there for 2 years, and I was like, "Don't go to Wendy's past 7 o'clock."
Yeah.
If you
I
want-
used to work there too, so I
You know
understand.
what we would do? The little alarm would go off for you to throw away the nuggets, and you would just push the button and start it over.
Yeah.
Oh, you want some fresh fries?
that's messed up.
We're gonna stick these same damn fries back in the
Yep.
fryer and give them back to you.
These are practices.
No
that I
salt.
practice.
Refry that shit off of there.
It's relatable for me. So yeah, Lala, do you gotta? You know what's whack?
You know what's whack
It's like
Here
my
we go.
mom.
Here we go.
Watch.
is living in a house full of short people. It sucks. Like our water jug is almost on the ground. I have to be pretty much sitting on the ground just to
to
get
bend.
water. I have to be kneeling down, bending
Oh.
over just to get the
A
water.
bit exaggerating.
No, it's
You got
20
back
foot off
problems
the
now,
ground.
Rachel.
Oh
Jesus.
yes.
Go kick it. Is this relatable or not?
Being low to the ground.
No, he lives in a house with all people shorter than him because he's like 5'7" and everyone else is like 5'4".
5'7" is look. Hold up.
5'8" then, but I'm saying
Y'all
we're all way shorter.
trying to get me in trouble answering this question. I can give you a whole lot of trouble answering this question.
Is life hard being taller than 5'4"? That's what he wants to know.
But I'm gonna answer it anyway, though. It's a lot of short people in my house too. Like, a lot of short
I
people
can hear
in
your background. Sound like short people laughs.
Yeah, I'm about 6 feet. Everybody else is like, they ain't really. I mean, they got the Napoleon complex though. They real feisty and powerful. They real powerful. but they
Mouthy,
just
huh?
ain't-
Maybe mouthy. Smaller they get, the more mouthy they get.
Oh yeah, we go
My
about
mom not even 5 foot tall. I know.
5'2", 5'1", 5'2" is the size of 5 other people in my house besides me. Like I'm 6 feet, so everybody else is like, when I get hugs, like people like climb up on the bed, and so all my stuff is low. Everything's low to the ground. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because it's the proper size for everybody else. Like so,
Yeah.
but for me, like you see, I'm leaning right now because everything, everything's low. So it's the right size. For
People are my
everything.
people.
Yeah. Jake, relatable or not relatable?
Kind of, yeah. I mean, my parents are like definitely shorter than me.
My
How
parents.
tall
like-
are you,
My
Joey?
nephew, about 5'6".
No,
I'm taller than you.
Yeah,
you're not.
not taller than me.
I
Yeah,
think
he
I
is.
am.
Well, maybe with your fro, but
With my
His
fro, I'm like
alpaca hair.
6'4".
yeah, I mean, yeah, definitely. I say relatable.
Yeah, not relatable. I'm only 5'9", so yeah, I don't get it. No, but everything
Wow.
seems about normal. I don't know.
Yeah.
Because
Rachel.
you've been grown up with a bunch of short Mexicans your whole life. That's what it is.
Yeah.
So me, I
Include
am
that
a
short-
short Mexican in my house. I will say, as a short person, I used to manage a salon, and I made everyone take everything off the top shelf. No more putting things
Oh,
on the
wow.
top shelf. I said, if I can't reach it, it's going in there. And I literally did that at the salon that I worked at, and I'd be like, who put this up there? And I would make them get the little like stool and get the shit down. I'm the short person, so I can't relate to it. But I know what he's talking about because he gets so annoyed. And I'm like, what are you talking about? I can reach it right here. Shut the hell up.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. That's it. That's it for what's whack. Now we'll go ahead and get into recommendations. We'll go ahead and start with Lala. What's your recommendation this week?
My recommendation is, if you have an Xbox, is to buy Ultimate. Is to buy
Oh God.
Xbox Live Ultimate, because you get EA Play, you get Game Pass, and you get Xbox Live. So you get a ton. You get over 100 games that you could choose from to play
Mhm.
and you get them online and just play them for however long you want.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is this relatable or is this relevant? All right. What do we say?
Relevant or irrelevant?
Relevant.
Okay. Yeah. Is this relevant or irrelevant? Go.
Yeah. I use Ultimate Game Pass too. First, I used to get gold and get EA Sports Pass, But now Ultimate Game Pass, what they did was they're trying to push everybody to get Ultimate Game Pass. I think that they're not even going to have a Gold Pass or an EA Sports Pass soon because
No, they're not. Because
Microsoft
turning
now,
the
like what
light-
I had an issue with that. So what I did was now I put money in my Microsoft account, which I got to do. I took back my cards off of there because they got a reoccurring charge that they keep putting on your card. And then when they do that, they block your game system. So you can't even get on your system. After you make a payment, they block your payment because they say now you're suspended. So now what they're doing is they're making it so you can put money in your Microsoft account. So that's the best thing. Ultimate Game Pass, and just put it in your Microsoft account and just let them take the money out your Microsoft account. Unless you're using gift cards. Now you can use gift cards, and they're making it to where there's not a problem with you just using your gift card. So yeah. Ultimate Game Pass you get a thumbs up on that for me too.
Yeah. Jay, relevant or irrelevant?
I'm gonna say irrelevant. I don't play video games at all like that, so I can almost care less.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Almost, because I'll play a game or two, but I don't.
A game or two.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is relevant only because I got a PlayStation. I got PlayStation Now. Similar thing. You know what I'm saying? So I'm a half relevant. You know what I'm saying? Because you can play any
Half
game
relevant.
you want with the PlayStation Now thing. For like I don't know, like $60 a year. Something like that. So it's half relevant.
Wait, are you okay? Are you okay?
Rachel, we kind of know your answer because of this
Well,
man is a
it's
child.
it's relevant,
you pay for
but
it.
it's whack because people who have the ultimate pass then don't even know that they live in a house with other people or even remember their name. They don't respond. So then they're just like they're being ultimate and forget that the rest of the world exists. They just ultimately gaming. So it's relevant, but it's whack.
All right. GoneKickIt, do you have a recommendation for us?
A good recommendation. I recommend DistroKid. If you're doing any music, I think you can do podcasts and video production on there too. DistroKid's a real good platform for artists. It's not very expensive, but DistroKid is a real good platform if you decide to go into music. And you don't have this great platform. It's really well. They have a lot of things in there to help you with video production. They have a lot of things where they give you a lot of advice, and they help guide your career. They show you how to get monetized. So DistroKid is a good platform, and SoundCloud is a good platform. It's also it's pretty much a free platform plus a monthly subscription. All of these platforms are monthly subscription, but SoundCloud is you can put your music on there, and now they got a new option to where they're actually getting ready to start paying artists for putting their music on SoundCloud. So I think that's going to pick up the SoundCloud market again and get them back. But yeah, so distribution platforms is a really good thing for artists, for independent artists that can't get in.
Yeah, that's what's up, man. Yeah, I might say that's 100% relevant. We actually used DistroKid as well. So I mean, we started using it like November or something like that. But yeah, there's a lot of tools on there. It's really easy to maneuver in there. When you're uploading your music, it'll tell you even like when you title, like how you're supposed to type it in and stuff like that. And yeah, it's super simple to do and use. There are a lot of options out there, but this one, or at least that I've seen, is pretty much the simplest one. And yeah, I saw that with SoundCloud. They're amazing options. So there's no excuse for artists to put their music out. I mean, once they're doing it legit, it's pretty simple.
Yeah, the only downside to DistroKid is that they don't protect any of your music. They just pretty much just play it, and they'll pay you for playing it, but they don't protect any of your music. I don't even think that they don't do any sound searching, so they don't have a platform where they actually search for your music. They don't do any publishing or anything like that.
Yeah,
that's the only downside to them.
Yeah.
But they're but they still pay you for your stuff. And if you do all the background work, if you have your own publishing company, or if you're in the sound rights, if you're in the the PRO, the Performing Rights Association, then you have a few of them things done yourself.
Yes. Yeah, you definitely gotta get the publishing set up on the side. No, it's a great platform to launch yourself. Paco, is this relevant to you?
Yeah, this is actually relevant. I would say that I use DistroKid as well.
You're making me want to throw up. Stop.
My album is actually on DistroKid. That's how it's available everywhere.
Yes.
Is this relevant or not relevant?
It's relevant. Oh, you can't even hear me.
You got extra layers.
It's relevant. It's relevant. I don't make music, but I like music.
Well, you listen to our music on there. So.
That's what I said. It's relevant. I don't make it, but I like it. I enjoy it.
Mini Rachel.
La la.
It's irrelevant because I don't make, produce.
You
nothing.
listen
You don't listen to our music on there?
Mm-mm.
Okay, just let him say no.
He listens to it on iTunes.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, for Jay, he might try to cancel you. Go ahead, Jay.
Yeah.
Do you have any recommendations for this week? Recommendations?
Yeah. I just so like about a couple weeks ago, I finished watching Seinfeld. I watched all the series.
Irrelevant.
But I'm gonna recommend Curb Your Enthusiasm by Larry David, who was one of the writers for Seinfeld. And it's funny because it's almost like Seinfeld, but almost more like realistic, like in person. So because it follows one person and he has all these interactions and gets himself into situations unintentionally.
Oh man,
funny.
You know, that to me that's relevant. I have to check it out, but I haven't because I think it wasn't it on like HBO or something. Yeah. See, that's why I never checked it out.
What's it called?
Back in the day.
Yeah, now you can.
What's it
Now
called?
it's called Curb Your Enthusiasm.
Oh, I have heard of that.
Yeah, but no, I'm gonna check it out now because back then we couldn't watch HBO because of lack of having it. But now we have it, so we can watch it. Huh?
Yeah.
I can just use Jay's password, watch it.
Boom. Boom. I would say that it's relevant. I'm a hairstylist. I hear people talk about it all the time.
Yeah.
I haven't watched it myself personally, but when you like encounter so many people, you really hear like what's relevant, what's not.
And one cool thing too, I read about it, like the majority of what they say on there is all ad lib. Like they make it up on the spot. Like they have an outline. Yeah, they have an outline, and then it's all pretty much just make it up on the spot. Senor Lala.
Irrelevant. I don't like feels like that.
GoneKickIt.
I used to watch Curb Your Enthusiasm a couple years ago. Like he's actually George Costanza. The role of George Costanza, that's him.
Yeah. That's pretty
That's
much
him. That's him. He's actually the role of George Costanza, the real person. That's Sam Field's friend. So I used to always watch it. I used to watch that, and I used to watch the show with I used to watch Curb Your Enthusiasm and
There's so much Ultimate Gaming.
oh man, there was another show that used to come on. I couldn't think of what it was called. I used to check it out. It used to come on with that. They was on the WB network.
yeah.
30 Rock? Or are you talking about 30 Rock?
No, with Entourage.
Oh, okay, yeah. That one's good too.
It used to come on right after Curb Your Enthusiasm or right before it. So I used to always watch Curb Your Enthusiasm. That's a good show. If you want to see something like funny that's not blatantly funny, but if you're really into comedy, like you're like, oh, he does the craziest stuff. He's always involved himself.
I gotta check it now.
Yeah, for sure.
That's very relevant. Thank you for that recommendation.
It's funny. Oh, man.
What I was gonna say, my recommendation is gonna be the Sarah Silverman program. I'm finally watching it again. It's on the Paramount Network thing, and it's pretty funny to me. If you like funny shows, it's like if Alex were to watch it, he'd try to get it canceled because it's that edgy. Like she just makes like gay jokes and stuff. Like it's so funny, dude. How politically incorrect it is. You know what I'm saying? It came out like I think 04 or something. Yeah. So it was real edgy with the comedy back then. Rachel, relevant? Are you relevant?
I don't even know what you're talking about. So
it's called the Sarah
irrelevant.
Silverman program.
Irrelevant.
Okay.
I only know her from SNL.
Oh, she's way better back in the show.
Because Paco said it.
Gonna kick it. Irrelevant.
Yeah, I used to watch her show too. I used to watch her the Chappelle Show, South Park. They all used to come on together. All them shows would come on the Comedy Central.
Yeah, man. Those shows. Like we watch a lot of comedy shows, so it runs through. And even like on our music, you can kind of hear just we like to have a lot of fun like that. So
yeah, I like the Silver Summer. I used to watch her. I used to watch her stuff. She's funny too. She was funny.
Yeah. Rachel, do you have any recommendations?
Joe, is that relevant or irrelevant for you?
He said relevant, stupid.
I wasn't paying attention.
Wow.
My baby was here.
You know what? I was going to recommend this drink, but now that Paco wanted to recommend something funny, I decided to recommend the Latin Kings of Comedy because even though it's old as hell, every time I watch it, I still bust up laughing. You want a Happy Meal? Then get happy. Like, my mom would tell me that, I'm sure, if she would have thought of it. Latin Kings of Comedy.
Irrelevant. I don't like old people shows.
Okay, go kick it.
Kings of Comedy. Latin Kings of Comedy classic, man. Classically funny, man.
Yeah,
all classic comedians on there. But y'all gotta start watching some of the new stuff though. There got to be. I don't watch not one new show.
I watch so many things that nobody else in this room would like, so I never recommend them.
Let me tell you, I don't got time to watch new shows. I don't got time to get invested in new shows, man. I work a lot. You know what I'm saying? If I ain't working, I'm sleeping. And if I ain't sleeping, I'm eating and then watching a show. So if I'm watching a show, it's got to be something that I know. You know what I'm saying? So I don't have time to explore shows.
Also, he can't hear while he's chewing. So when he's chewing and he's watching TV, it has to be something he's seen several times so that as he's chewing, his brain is already just told him what the words are saying on the TV.
Let me go real quick. This is relevant to me. I love that. Okay, Jay, go ahead and take it away and then close it out. I got to use the restroom. I'll be back.
Recommendation?
I told you fucking smelled.
Okay.
No, the Latin Kings of Comedy. That's what she was talking about.
Relevant, definitely.
Please, go.
All right. So are we, no, I think we're done, right?
Yeah, I think so. I think we had a good night.
Mala started, so.
Yeah.
All right, man. Gone Kick It. Thank you for going on the show with us, playing some music, and pretty much representing. Go ahead and tell them where they can find you, social media, and where they can get your music at.
You can check me out. I'm on all platforms: Apple, iTunes, Spotify. You can find me on YouTube, but you want to check me out on Spotify. I'm also at GoneKickIt on Instagram. You can look me up. Gerald Marshman on Facebook, at GoneKickIt on Instagram, or you can just punch in GoneKickIt, GoneKickIt as one word, and Google it or Yahoo it, and it'll show you all the different platforms I'm on. We got music everywhere.
That's what's up, man. Thanks as always. Feel free to reach out whenever you want to get on again. We'll glad to have you.
Oh yeah, I appreciate y'all, man. I appreciate y'all, man. I had a really good time. I think y'all are very funny. I think the comedy thing, that thing is lit right there. That like y'all had me in here dying. My wife's laying down, but she's waking up laughing.
Yeah, we just try to entertain, man. It's what it's all about.
We try to entertain ourselves.
Yeah, right. I enjoy you guys. I enjoy you. The further I get, I'm gonna keep tapping in, and I'm gonna keep in touch. Like I said, I'm dealing with I got a whole lot of other artists that be needing exposure. So we really need to talk, because there's a lot of people that would love to, to do a listening party with you guys.
Yeah, that's
on the East Coast.
That's love, man. So until next week, we're out. Yeah, about that.
Bye.
Peace.
Bye.
All right, man.
Bye.